What's up? It's your boy Chris, and again with another install. Today we are working on a Dodge Challenger, yo. This one came in for LED kit install with rim wrap. So rims aren't too bad. Still got to clean them up. Got them all taken off, but just need to clean them up before we go ahead and start wrapping them. They're going rose gold, so that's gonna look really smooth. So what has been done so far? I already started, of course. All my videos start off, but I'm gonna start off on a good point. Routed all the Underglow and got it all wired up. I just haven't plugged them in yet, but if you happen to want to install these types of LEDs, the Diode Dynamics. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. I'm sorry. It's cool. But we're installing some Diode Dynamics. They came really neatly packaged. They came in this packaging, and they were all rolled up in this. So you can already imagine how that is. What I did is I got each strip coming from the front all the way to the back, going underneath the carriage and into the compartment. So let me just hop underneath real quick and then let me show you. So I'm gonna take you to the front. What I started off with is that I put the LED kit right here. Got it going underneath. I still gotta tack it down so it's kind of like not hanging so much. I tacked it to here, going through the hole, coming through the undercarriage and going up. If you can see it, it's going through the liner, the fender liner. It's going over. I still gotta zip tie these. Just gonna zip tie those to the brake line, coming back and going through another fender liner and going underneath all this, and then it's going straight down to that way. So I still gotta zip tie these. This main one that's for the front bumper. In addition, we also have this strip kind of already laid down, and it's going down all the way to the back. So coming down, we have it. It's going to be zip tied to this brake line, and it's just gonna go all the way to the back. I tucked it under this gas tank cover, so that way it kind of gets nice big in, so you don't see it hanging. And then it literally just goes under this whole thing. I gotta tuck it in more right here. It's cool. It'll get tucked in a minute. But other than that, it pretty much travels down back to the back fender liner, and it's going underneath. Of course, before you even put the strip on, you want to clean the surface. I got it cleaned already, and it's really sticking really good. The adhesive on the strips are really solid, very tacky. But back to the install, I gotta push this clip in. It's not going in. Come back to it. Both of the side skirt and the front wire for the bumper is going behind this, and if you can see it in there, that's where it's coming from for both of them. This one needs to go higher, so I need to get over the clip. And so what I did is I got it over the clip. That way it's kind of not dropping down and hanging over here, instead of it's kind of resting on top of the clip. So that's another plus. I got it going up in addition, over the subframe and over the differential and back over another subframe. See if you can see that. So it starts here, it goes over it from the top, and it comes over that way, and then it goes back into the back of this subframe, and then it comes down to these wires, and then there's a hole right here where you can stick it through. You're not gonna be able to put this clip back in or plug it up. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of put some tape and then tack it down really good and heat it up. That way, you know, water or moisture doesn't go through this hole and into the trunk area. So that's like kind of like the best option I can think of. Other than that, it's pretty smooth. I'm gonna zip tie these down in a way, that way they're not hanging like so much like that. And then other than that, that's pretty much how everything else is wired. And same thing for the back one, or the right side of the car for the wire. Same thing I did. It goes to through the fender liner, comes around, goes over subframe, hits that, or not subframe, but it loops to this brake line. Loops around and goes back over the subframe, coming down and then routing through the through this hole. And where this hole is at, let me go to the top. Oh, let me talk about this real quick. I gotta put some sticky stuff right here real quick so it's not so loose. Same thing with this. Get it to where enough where the back for the rear strip, get it low as enough so you don't see it in the back when you're driving, but also low enough to where you can stretch the wire to meet the hole like just perfectly. So let me go to the top. Oh, shoot. And so as for the top, for that hole, it's back here. If you can see that, sorry for the coverage. It's right here. Perfect spot for it. It's like right behind the battery. Just right back there. Just pop it off. It comes off easy. Just send all the wire through it, honestly. And so this is all the extra wire. And what I did is I kind of like bundled it up together nicely. I'm gonna cut off these zip ties when I can. Bundle it up. And this is your main box for the Bluetooth, for the RGB lights. What I did is I kind of like, I'm gonna 3M tape it right here, double-sided. That way it's kind of in a nice spot, nice and flush, looks OEM. And then everything is gonna be tucked right here in the back nicely. That way the spare tire has room to like not lean on anything. And then you don't also have like this extra wire just like lounging around. So that's tucked. I'm going to zip tie these extra ones again, so it's kind of like nice and tucked away. It looks OEM. And what you're gonna do then for the power wise is you can either decide going a full toggle switch. You can go, where's it? Oh, here it is. You can go full toggle switch, or you can just run straight to the battery with this one. So there's kind of a bit of options that this kit gives you. I think what we're gonna do is just plug it up to the battery just straight up, because it has Bluetooth capability, and what's the point of having a switch for the system? So that's kind of like a nice part. You don't have to take out the jack and stuff. I thought I had to, because there is another hole like right where you can see it at underneath, and I thought you can take it out, but this stuff's pretty solid, so there is no way that's coming off. But yeah, so enough talking. Let's get this thing lit up. I'm going to 3M tape this, plug it up, power it on, connect Bluetooth, and we're gonna go from there. Yo. He was gigging it. What's up? So progress of a Challenger. I have a few rims done. I got one more to go, and then I gotta bolt them up, and it's all set. So I'm gonna show you the process of how we are wrapping. I just totally failed. How we are wrapping these rims. So we're going with a gold or Rolls Gold Teckwrap chrome, of course. And so far we have 3 rims done, got one more to go, and then other than that it's gonna look super smooth. So I'm gonna take this one off, and then I'm gonna show you the process of what we're doing right over here. You feel crazy doing that Huda stuff though too, don't you? We used rose gold for the wrap. Got it all done. Car's sitting out here, and let me show you what it looks like. Pretty clean. Take a look. Camera's not doing it justice. It's kind of dark. I'll brighten it up when I can. Yeah, that's what they're looking like. Rose gold. I wanted to wrap it deep down, but stretching this chrome kind of gave it a ugly fade. So best bet was just to wrap the chrome parts on the rim. And otherwise, it still looks good in my personal opinion. Customer hasn't seen it yet, but we'll definitely see how it goes. We did the LED install too, or as well. Diode Dynamics. I'm still probably saying this wrong. Diode Dynamics is a kit. What I did for the power is of course I plugged it right to the battery. This red wire back here is going to the power. Black is black for brown. Bunched up the wires, stuck it away. Got the Bluetooth. Let me turn on my light. Got the Bluetooth connector sitting right there, right next to it, kind of like almost OEM. Extra wires hanging to the side, all bunched up nicely. And yeah, like I said, you can see the red wire going to the positive terminal, and both the negative grounds are to the negative. And it came with a toggle switch I decided to use. I figured that would be the best option because when I plugged it, it's just straight to the battery from the Bluetooth sensor, or whatever you want to call it. Plugged it straight to the battery, but that red light was constantly on, and I didn't want it to drain the battery over time. So best bet is, what I did is I got the toggle switch that came with it. So obviously when the light's not on, it's off, and when the light is red, it's on. Off, on, off. So yeah, so that's that. Tucked away nicely to where you can't see all of it. Just gonna put all this back over here, and then kind of sitting in a good spot. Just tucked it right there for now in case the customer may want to relocate it somewhere else. They want me to do it, I don't mind. But right back there is like a perfect spot for it. But other than that, really smooth. Dodge Challenger, forgot the year, it's fine, but simple clean install just to like stand out just a lot more. So, but hopefully you guys are having going. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Not too much or too crazy this, other than just like a minor upgrade just to stand out. But heck yeah, I like it. Hope you like it. Have a good day and good night, I think, whenever you're watching this.